I'm Kirsten O'Brien, and tonight, in a television first, this is Britain's most embarrassing parents. I've travelled the length and breadth of the country, leaving no stone unturned, on a mission to track down the worst offenders in the parental shame stakes. For too long, the children of Britain have suffered at the hands of their shocking parents. So now, it's payback time. I'm going to be naming and shaming the nation's most cringeworthy mums and dads.
Pull your trousers up!
From parents that refuse to grow up, like the dad that's still playing air guitar and rocking out at gigs.
Until you've met my dad, you honestly do not know what pain is all about.
To the mum who hasn't got over her teeny bopper crush of the Osmonds.
It's gonna be a heartache tonight, I know.
And the dad that refuses to stop skateboarding. And there's no shortage of downright eccentric parents on this show, from the mum that's trying to make herself look like her own daughter, the Trekkie-obsessed dad.
Scotty, Quark, Spock.
The mum who's buffer than most blokes.
It's just something about your mother parading around in a bikini.
To the dad who dresses more like a mum.
Oh, Dad.
And not even celebs are safe from this embarrassing expose.
There's a copy of Heat magazine with my bum all over the front of it and the headline, "Oh dear, Vanessa."
If I want to have a blazing row with my partner, my God, I will.
Let's bring on Britain's most embarrassing parents. I'm counting down the top 10 most excruciating parents in the country. First up, in the leafy North London suburb of Harrow, is a dad whose love of rock is just one aspect of his refusal to grow up and act his age. In at number 10, it's Rocker Dad.
Here we go, boys. He honestly thinks it's funny to embarrass me.
What are you doing?
Take it in the head.
Get off the car.
My car. My car. Looks good, doesn't it, yeah? I'll be doing that on stage tonight. Where are you off to? You're not embarrassed, are you? I think it looks good.
Meet Reese and his dad Kareem.
I don't think I'm embarrassing.
You want to bet?
Train driver Kareem lives with his wife Asmina and their 6, yeah, that's right, 6 children. But most of the family think that Dad Kareem's Peter Pan behaviour actually makes him child number 7.
I honestly do think that he's the child and I'm the one that has to keep it in line, all my little brothers.
Shall I put the extra sand on?
No, sit down. Sit down.
Sure.
It's extremely hectic having 6 boys, but actually it's 7 including Kareem because he's the worst one of all.
The hell?
The other 6 are absolutely terrific for me. They just do as they're told, but he never does. But yeah, it's extremely hectic.
It's my turn! I didn't show it.
If there is a problem with the younger boys and they're being naughty, my wife will call Reese out rather than myself, because she knows if I say
you are useless.
If I say stop, they may stop for a little while and then they continue, but if Reese says stop, they do stop. So he's got quite a lot of authority in the house. But that's because I'm always out driving trains, earning a living.
Stop.
It's true.
Stop.
Pocket money?
Sit.
Where'd you get it from? Reese! Power of the funk, man!
Another sign of this dad's immaturity is his habit of winding up poor Reese in front of his mates.
He's very childish for his age. Yeah, times like when we're walking down the road saying to come back here, and we could be with like a bunch of girlfriends and that, and Kareem will shout out things like use protection or just like pointing out the fact that Reese don't have a girlfriend at this very moment in time, but Kareem will try and rub it in at the fact that he's a fairly ugly child.
What do you mean? What?
So unwilling is Kareem to grow up, he's still living out his teenage rock fantasy.
A little bit of bling, isn't it, yeah?
Dressing the part of the young rocker.
Covers the bald spot, you see, so.
And going to gigs.
You look like an 8-year-old pirate.
Daddy going to a rock concert tonight. Did you know that? Has my hair gone black yet?
Yeah?
Yeah? Or is it still grey?
Still great.
Don't touch. Okay, I'll put it on. Oh yeah, that's right. It is just there, isn't it?
So how did this 55-year-old train driver get so hooked on rock in the first place?
What captured me was live performance, the first ever rock concert I went to. I'm your typical teenage boy that grew up in his bedroom with with a tennis racket as an air guitar. So that's the reason why rock's always been there for me.
Fair enough, Kareem, but most people grow out of that by their 30s. Now the hair, the outfits, all of it makes poor Reese squirm. I'm going along to a gig to offer him some moral support.
Come on, come on, you have to come. There's no getting out of it. I know you don't want to. Come on, it'll be all right. We'll enjoy it. So when they come on, no matter how moved you are by the music, you're not going to headbang.
I'm going to walk out this way. I am always...
He doesn't get paid.
Will you be headbanging?
I'll be headbanging, yeah.
Please, give it up for Collapse to Control.
After the gig in true rocker style, Kareem gets in some headbanging practice with the band, while I have a chat with Reese and his mate Kieran.
I've got to tell you, there's a lot of stiff competition to be Britain's most embarrassing parent. Why should it be your dad?
Any kid would say their dad's embarrassing, but until you've met my dad, you honestly do not know what pain is all about. He lost his youth 30 years ago and he's got to realise he's not going to get it back.
I feel like I need to hug him. It's going to be all right. It'll be fine. I'll have a word with him.
You know what, Reese, you're right. Rock a dad for refusing to grow up and put down that air guitar, and for wearing sunnies inside for that matter. You deserve your place at number 10 in our Parenting Hall of Shame. We all care about the way our parents look. I mean, no one wants to see their dad in flares or their mum in hot pants. Well, our next parent is so obsessed with her look that she spends hours in the gym every single day and wears more fake tan than an entire football team's worth of wags. Intrigued? Time to investigate another embarrassing crime scene.